Hey everybody, it's Mick here, and today's video is just going to be about a little conversion I'm going to do to my camper. So my camper has the good old push-in cord here, and I'm sure just like anybody else that has this, I don't like it, mainly because wasps. I have problems with wasps getting in there, and I've tried all kinds of stuff. I stuff dryer sheets in there, and it's just a pain in the butt. And now these little things in here are getting worn out enough that I'm afraid I'm going to push the cord all the way back in there and create another problem for myself. So I went on Amazon and I bought a conversion kit. I bought this Furrion conversion kit, and what it come with, it cost me, I think, I don't know, 80 bucks on Amazon, but it comes with some real nice detailed instructions about everything, as you can see. Here's the new plug, and pop it open here. So, and it looks like, because what I was worried about was having to maybe have a different hole size or something, but it looks like this one is actually going to line up exactly, which would be awesome. And then it has some adapters to, because you're going to take your cord that's there and basically cut it and splice this into it and make an external cord. So, and it comes with a little junction box here too for the inside. So before I dive into this, I am going to say this is not a how-to video. So if you're here because you're wanting to watch a how-to video, you're in the wrong spot. Never done this before. So I'm merely documenting my experience doing this conversion. So, you know, before you want to rip me apart, I'm no expert. I'm just showing people what I did, and hopefully it works for them. It may work, it may not. So if you're into that, watch the video. If you're here to rip me apart, maybe go watch somebody else's video. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is get access to the back side of my cord. So my cord can be accessed through this panel here. So I got 4 little screws I'm going to pull out and pull this access panel out. And hopefully there's not a gigantic wasp nest in there. And then the other thing I'm going to do with this after I get this cord out is my neighbor is a really good cabinet maker. And he made me these pull-out drawers for under my bench seats. So I'll show you here. Real nice pull-out drawers. And I'm going to have him make me a door and stuff to match and do something with this little area once I get this cord taken care of. So sorry for the poor lighting, but as you can see, now that I get the cover off, there's the existing junction box with the cord that goes out. And look, there's an old wasp nest there, and it looks like they're starting a new one up there. So, yep, I want to end that. So the next thing I did was pulled my old cover off. It was just some 3 screws, and then usually there is some caulk. It stays real sticky behind it, and it's also good to buy some of this caulk. This package doesn't come with this kind of caulk, but I got some extra stuff. It just comes with a foam seal. But buy some of this caulk to stick behind there that helps increase getting your waterproofing done really well. So then the next thing we're going to do is disconnect the cord. So remember, since we're working with electricity, a little safety disclaimer here, don't forget to unplug it. You don't want to get electrocuted. So now we'll go in there and we're going to disconnect the cord. Alright, so the next thing I did was remounted my junction box to the wall, because I'm going to try to use this space down here. It was on the floor. And now I'm going to go out and take care of the cord hookup. So I cut my existing cord and left me enough to hook up the new adapter, and then we'll also take this end here and hook it up with the new plug end. So I got the new cover partially on, got the foam gasket, the mounting ring, the other gasket, and then I got my new adapter hooked up. It's real simple. So I got everything color coded on this, green to green, white to white, black to black. Alright, so I got my 3 screws put back in, everything lined up perfectly there. And then I got these 4 put in that holds this part into the mounting plate. One thing I did notice is there is quite a bit of gappage still, even with the butyl tape that I put back there, so I'll probably run a little bead of clear silicone around that later. And now I'm going to work on putting the cord into this adapter here. Alright, so I got the end all hooked up here. Comes with really good directions, so even if you're kind of an amateur electrician or whatever, then it's still pretty easy to follow directions. So I got my wife plugging it in, so now we're going to plug it in and make sure it works. So we got her all hooked up, and the little LED indicator light is working, so we'll go inside and make sure everything is working like it's supposed to now. Well, and I know I got power to my 120 volt outlets because my little charger here is on, so it is working. So there you go. Let me go back out to that box. So that was a walkthrough kind of installation of this Furrion conversion kit. So it took me about, I don't know, even with messing around with the video camera and making a video, it took me about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to put it in, so it's not too bad. And all I used was my little impact with a Phillips bit, and had a square bit for some of the stuff that's in the camper. And I got a big pair of wire cutters that I use for cutting the wire, and my wire strippers there. And the only other extra thing I had was that butyl caulk rope that I put behind for that seal. So didn't really even take a lot of tools. So there you go. Hope that helps somebody. Thanks for watching.